Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for December 20, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, we're following developments in the case of Brian Thompson, the United Healthcare executive who was killed in Manhattan. The accused, Ivy League-educated Mangione, has pleaded not guilty to federal and state murder charges. We'll continue to monitor this case and provide updates as more information becomes available. Secondly, a Russian missile strike has killed at least 8 people and wounded dozens more in the port city of Odessa, Ukraine. The attack has damaged infrastructure and escalated tensions between Russia and Ukraine. U.S. officials are set to meet with a Kremlin envoy to discuss a proposed peace plan for Ukraine. Lastly, in the world of technology, NVIDIA and Alphabet are vying for dominance in the artificial intelligence chip market. NVIDIA's explosive revenue growth has maintained its leadership position, but Alphabet's custom-built tensor processing units pose a potential challenge. Investors are weighing their options between the two tech giants, with some favoring NVIDIA's high growth potential and others preferring Alphabet's diversified revenue streams. And that's a wrap. I'm Walter. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know it's right now. I'm Barbara. Firstly, we looked at developments in international relations, particularly between Japan, the United States, and Central Asian nations. The U.S. State Department responded to comments about Japan potentially acquiring nuclear weapons, emphasizing their alliance and commitment to nuclear non-proliferation. Additionally, Japan strengthened its diplomatic ties with Central Asia through a historic summit, aiming to expand its influence in the region and secure access to vital resources. Secondly, we discussed a tragic incident in India's northeastern state of Assam, where 7 wild Asiatic elephants were killed by a high-speed passenger train. This accident highlights the ongoing concern of train-elephant collisions in the region, with at least a dozen elephants killed since 2018. Efforts are being made to mitigate such incidents, including reducing train speeds and using artificial intelligence to detect elephant movements. Lastly, we touched on significant developments in international relations and global politics, emphasizing the importance of balanced and nuanced relationships between nations as they navigate challenges like nuclear proliferation, economic development, and environmental sustainability. That's a summary of tonight's stories. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskwiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, for those approaching 60 and contemplating retirement, it's crucial to strike a balance between security and growth in their investments. Experts recommend dividing your portfolio into sections or buckets based on necessities, lifestyle enhancements, and long-term growth. Secure assets like bonds or annuities can provide the necessary income for monthly budgets, while more speculative assets focused on equities can fuel future wealth. In other news, Detroit, Michigan has seen a significant surge in property prices, making it an attractive spot for investors. The median price of homes in Detroit has skyrocketed from $10,000 in 2013 to over $70,000 today. Crowdfunding platforms and real estate investment trusts offer opportunities for people to invest in shares of rental homes and vacation rentals with as little as $100. Lastly, our analysis suggests that automating monthly retirement contributions and transfers to savings can help individuals stay on track without requiring constant attention. Regular check-ins with financial accounts can also help adjust savings rates after a raise or changes in expenses. When it comes to debt management, experts advise tackling high-interest balances first while making minimum payments on other debts. As we conclude tonight's summary, remember that planning for retirement and managing finances is not just about saving, it's also about investing wisely during your golden years. By creating a simple system, staying consistent, and adapting to changes, individuals can work towards achieving their long-term financial goals. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we have a groundbreaking achievement in space accessibility as Blue Origin's New Armstrong program aims to send the first woman to the lunar surface by 2024. This mission marks a significant milestone in the pursuit of gender equality in space exploration. Secondly, our environment segment highlights the growing concern of space sustainability. As the space industry continues to expand, it's essential to prioritize responsible growth and minimize environmental harm. Companies like SpaceX and Atmos are working on innovative solutions to reduce waste and greenhouse gas emissions. However, experts argue that technical solutions alone may not be enough, and international management agreements are necessary to prevent overcrowding in low Earth orbit. Lastly, we delve into the mysteries of the universe with the discovery of an unprecedented superkilonova. This extraordinary event, which combines a supernova and a kilonova, has left scientists eager to learn more about the behavior of neutron stars and the creation of heavy elements. The implications of this discovery are profound, and it challenges our current understanding of these cosmic events. These stories represent just a few of the many exciting developments in the world of space and astronomy. As we continue to explore and push the boundaries of human knowledge, it's essential to approach these discoveries with a critical and open-minded perspective. Good night. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, we took an in-depth look at the remarkable journey of basketball legend Kevin Durant. From his early days as a standout player in high school to his current status as a two-time NBA champion and one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world, Durant's impact on and off the court is undeniable. In another story, we examine the potential for Eric Bieniemy, the highly respected former offensive coordinator of the Kansas City Chiefs, to return to his former role. With the team struggling since his departure, Bieniemy's expertise could be just what the Chiefs need to revitalize their offense and bring stability back to the organization. Lastly, we touched on the Buffalo Bills' quest for a championship title, highlighting the key factors that will determine their success in the upcoming season. These stories and more are part of our ongoing coverage of the sports world. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we reported on the impact of climate change on global food security. Rising temperatures are enabling pests to thrive, leading to significant losses in key crops like wheat, rice, and maize. Experts warn that our current agricultural systems are vulnerable to these changes, and it's essential to adopt a more resilient approach, including diversification and environmentally friendly pest protection. In another story, we discussed the recent attack in Taiwan, which left 3 people dead and many injured. We acknowledged the shock and sadness this event has brought to the people of Taiwan and highlighted the importance of community and support during times of crisis. The bravery of first responders and emergency services was also recognized for their selfless actions in saving lives. Lastly, we touched on a story about global politics, where we analyzed the recent developments and their implications on the world stage. However, due to time constraints, we will be covering this topic in more depth in our future episodes. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. We've got updates on power couples like Catherine McPhee and David Foster, who are taking their relationship on tour with their upcoming show and intimate evenings. We're also dishing on the latest sightings of stars like Rihanna, Timothée Chalamet, and Demi Lovato, who were spotted out and about in LA. Plus, we've got adorable moments from celebrity families, including Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar's Disney date and Olivia Culpo's outing with her baby. And finally, we're talking love and relationships with our favorite couples, including Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance, who were celebrating his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Tune in for all the juicy details, and stay fabulous, everyone. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have the heartwarming tale of a retired mining community in Norway, Ulefoss, where plans to extract rare earths have been put on hold due to concerns over endangered species. The project's environmental footprint has sparked debate among locals, with some advocating for responsible mining practices that prioritize sustainability. Next, we journey to California, where researchers have made groundbreaking discoveries about the state's diverse fungal species. The California Fungal Survey has identified over 10,000 species, including a new psychedelic species, and highlighted the crucial role fungi play in maintaining ecosystem health. However, many species are at risk of disappearing due to human intervention and environmental factors. Lastly, we touched on the story of Rare Earths Norway's Invisible Mine project, which aims to limit its environmental footprint by using underground extraction methods. The company's plans have been delayed due to the discovery of fauna and flora species on Norway's red list in the area where they plan to transport minerals. These stories serve as a reminder of the delicate balance between economic development, environmental protection, and conservation. As we move forward, it's essential to engage in open and informed discussions about the trade-offs involved in extracting rare earths and to strive for solutions that minimize harm to endangered species and ecosystems. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.